Good evening, this is the History Channel's special on Friday the 13th. Why are we so superstitious on this Friday, other than any other Friday? Well, there's plenty of reasons. One of the many myths behind why Friday the 13th is such a bad Friday is because many millions of years ago, when there was cavemen walking the earth, one believed that in the day that they see as Friday the 13th was the first day they burnt their hand by the newly found fire. The caveman burnt himself early on, and he was very scared of Friday the 13th because he thought that was the day when fire could originally burn him. But later on, in the year 1307, on October 13th, fire also burnt many people when the Christians, under the rule of King Philip IV of France, carried out a mass execution of the Knights Templar and their handymen, saying that they were treasonous, blasphemous, and everything else to the government.
All Engulf, by the order of King Philip IV of France, you have been sentenced to death by burning.
Many of the church officials seen this day as a bad day and convinced the many peasants and such that this was a bad day because of what the Knights Templar did and the fact that they had to be executed on this day. Alright, Jason, so why do you like to kill people? Do you know what Friday the 13th is, or did you just do the movies? So they just told you you're doing a movie called Friday the 13th, didn't ask any questions, huh? But a big problem with Friday the 13th is no one really knows why we're scared of Friday the 13th, but there's many theories. The main theory that is because everyone was scared of the day of Friday, because it was the termination of the week, and it was when everything ended. Not to mention, in pagan Rome, Friday was execution day, so if there was an execution to be made in Rome, it happened on a Friday, to make everything easier. It later became Hangman's Day in Britain. See, where we actually get the word Friday is from the Norse witch goddess Freya, who actually has a bad publicity for the number 13 also, because she came to a group of 12 traveling in the woods and started the first ever known covenant within mythology, making her number 13 the unlucky guest in many religions and many beliefs, such as in the Christianity belief, Judas was number 13 at the Last Supper, and this made 13 unlucky in the Christian faith also. Not to mention, mathematically, each menstrual cycle takes 28 days mathematically. And if you divide 364 divided by 28, it makes 13, which is also an unlucky number, both for women.
I want a dark chocolate.
And men.
I am home. What do you mean I'm home? What's your name? Why are you late? You bastard! You bastard! Why are you late?
So, Friday 13 all around is bad for everybody. But don't hear it from me. Hear it from Dr. Know-It-All.
Unlucky Friday, plus unlucky 13 is unluckier Friday.
I've witnessed firsthand the power of ideas. I've seen people kill in the name of them and die defending them. But you cannot kiss an idea, cannot touch it or hold it. Ideas do not bleed, they do not feel pain, they do not love.
No more tricks, no more lies, only truth.